Yo, what's cracking, my people? Welcome to yet another episode of ADQ's Renaissance. I'm your host with the most, keeping 100 from coast to coast. Through God, I boast. ADQ. It is Saturday, August the 28th, 2021. It is 92 degrees outside, so you better be praying for heaven because it feel like hell out there. We would like to... I would like to welcome back to ADQ's Renaissance, Miss Morissia Ravenell. Yo, Rissa, what's up?
Hey.
Yo, so you were supposed to come back sooner. But I had showed some love for my homie main man. Rest in power to my main man. Rest in power to brother main man, Jermaine Monroe. He was once on here before, but we're gonna keep positive vibes going, positive ancestral vibes going. How you been doing, Rissa?
I've been doing pretty good.
See, you are a queen who reigns, and you reign so much that the rain messed up our connection.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I gotta blame that on you. Sorry.
Okay, I'll take it.
So since our last interview, my artistic energies have been pointing towards rapping. You didn't know I could spit, did you?
I mean, okay. Go ahead and spit a few bars.
You want me to spit something right now?
Why not?
Okay, she's gonna put me on the spot. So I ain't gonna do nothing but spit something hot. Hot like the degrees is me, A to the D. Here's the Q, but the Q is for thee, aka Queen. I see you smiling. Smile super wide. Brighten up every single thing that's inside. I'm running that bars. But you're smiling so beautifully. My bars are chocolate like you and me. Boom! Thank you.
Good stuff.
Thank you. All that. Actually, I wrote that like three weeks ago.
Okay.
I'm lying like a mug. I really not like right there. That was all off the top of the head.
Okay.
Now you spit something. Go ahead.
Oh no, I don't rap. That ain't it.
Rissa.
No.
Morissia.
No.
Getcha. Senta. Richa. Ravenell. Ravishing. Had the jail. Okay, I'm done.
Yeah.
Now, so what has been your artistic pursuit since the last time we talked?
I just really have been studying my craft a little bit more. Haven't been doing a lot of acting as far as that, but I've been doing the groundwork for the acting. So, make sure my craft is good, and ever evolving.
So what you been studying? Come on,
I've been listening to a lot of interviews from really, really great actors and actresses, like Denzel and Viola Davis, and really powerful actors, and been studying what they're doing while they're saying what they're doing. Watching an interview that Viola Davis did, talking about how she got into characters and different characters that she's done, and how she took herself out or made herself more present in the characters and things like that. So that's what I've been looking at.
I don't know. When Viola Davis was snotting at the nose in Fences, she seemed to be coming from a real place.
She's a great actress. She's a great actress.
I was like, yo, I was focused during that scene. I was focused on two things at once. I was focused on Troy being such a jackass to cheat on a woman as beautiful as Rose. Of course, Viola Davis was being Rose, but hey, Rose. and just that snot, it was just dripping and dripping and coming all the way down the nose. It greatly disturbed me. I was like, Viola, for the love of God, wipe your daggone nose, or else this why he cheating on you. He's just going to be like, I've been staying with you the whole time, Trey, while snotting out the nose.
It's the character. I'm assuming if you were really in that situation, you might have snot coming out your nose.
Well, I mean, yo, if I was in a situation like that, my woman cheated on me, I was like, look at it, helper.
Just wipe it away. Okay.
I wouldn't even cry, I'd be like, I see how it is. I see how it is. I see how it is. All right, yo, I'm going to the store. I see you. I see you when I see you.
And then get in the car and cry.
Yeah, just thug tears. You know what I'm saying? Thug tears. Tupac and Juice, not Tupac and Poetic Justice. Tupac and Juice.
Tupac and Juice. Okay.
That's right. That's right.
Okay.
So I would assume that Viola Davis is a huge inspiration for you.
I mean, she's one of them that I do pay attention to because she knows the assignment every time and she shows up for it. So I love Angela Bassett. I love Angela Bassett, man. She always commits to a role. Like, what other person can play Tina Turner, look nothing like Tina Turner, but still make you believe that that's Tina Turner and that's her singing? Like, she does it, man. I love her. I have a couple of other people that like I would love to like work with and stuff like that. So yeah.
You got me thinking, what other person could take so much crap from Lawrence Fishburne? You know what I'm saying? Check this out. See, they were both in Boys in the Hood. She called him out. She called him out on his stuff. During the dinner scene, she was like, "Okay, you did great. You raised your boy. I give you that. But you did nothing different than what us women been doing for years and years and all that." She said that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then what's love got to do with it? Lawrence Fishburne is slapping the piss out of her the entire movie. Took that crap from him, kicked him in his nuts, and the limo scene, right? The limo scene. And there was some type of conflict between the two of them in Akeelah and the Bee.
It was a little bit of conflict. It wasn't that much. It wasn't that dramatic, but it was a little bit of conflict, only because he saw the better in Akeelah, and she was like trying to be realistic.
See, it's kind of like Lawrence Fishburne, through those 3 movies, Lawrence Fishburne said, "Look, I'm trying to do right here, woman." And then and what's love got to do with it? He's like, "You know what? Since you don't appreciate me, bop, bop, bop." But then Akeelah the Bee, I learned my lesson. Now let me do right here, woman. I was in the Matrix.
Okay.
I'm sorry, my commentary is a little crazy.
It's all good.
So, who else is a inspiration for you?
Honestly, it's not really main people that I look at. It'll be like just different movies that I like. I'm like a Christmas movie buff. Love Christmas movies. I like.
Come on, Hallmark.
Huh?
I said, come on, Hallmark.
Yeah, and people be sleeping on like Netflix and Lifetime and things like that. They have a lot of Christmas movies on there too, so I love those. I do want to be in a Christmas movie, at least one, like the star of a Christmas movie. So,
Star.
Yes, star. So, but I like, Tia and Tamara, Mary, and yeah, a lot of people.
So you got me thinking. I was about to say I would like to be in a Christmas movie also, but I have been in a Christmas movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was in I was in season screenings, spring theater movie season screenings.
Oh, okay.
If you watch that and you happen to see a really fat dude with short locks going full on conspiracy theorist mode, that's me.
Okay.
Being a weather being a weatherman as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'll look into it then.
Yeah, I really hope that I look thinner now than I did then.
You probably do.
I really hope I do. So T and Tamara married. That's interesting. No sister, sister.
Hmm.
That's dope. Um, so as you are studying the craft, do you like look at the performances of people and say, okay, maybe I can apply that. Maybe I can apply that. Right?
Something like that. So what I do is I look and see how believable someone makes a character. Um, I really don't like I really don't like there are particular movies that one of my friends she watches and we call them, like ghetto movies. Because some of them are just a little it's like if you had everyone has like that one auntie that's very dramatic, but like
Oh Lord Jesus!
if you put them on camera, it doesn't read well. You may
Right.
be like, oh, okay, you might be a good actress, but on camera they kind of like overdo it because in acting it has to be more believable than not. If you're gonna play a psycho crazy killer, I need to believe you are that person. I need to believe that you are whoever you're playing. So that's what I look at when I look at movies and different people who are acting the part.
Can you be a psycho crazy killer?
Probably not. I mean, if I did the research and I like actually, put myself in the shoes, that's just a dark space. I don't think I want to go to though.
Well, you're. I think you can be a psycho crazy killer. Here's how. Number
Okay.
one, let's see. Number one, get someone to lock your hair up, okay? Get someone to lock your hair up.
Okay.
Number two, let's see. Get some multicolored contacts, all right? Some multicolored contacts.
Okay.
And let's see. I don't know if you're in a relationship right now,
Hmm.
but think of something that your significant other did that just borderline pushed you over that edge that made you like ready to cut their throat. That's something that you keep in your mind.
I don't think that would drive me that much.
What?
Only because I don't really if someone in a relationship does something to hurt me, it's not really the end of the world for me. Because I'm more family oriented. If someone hurt my family, that's when it would be a little like, oh, okay, watch out for her.
Okay, think about someone who said who was a guest at your family house and ate the big piece of chicken.
You know what? that's not gonna that's not gonna make me be a killer.
Dang. Apparently you haven't seen Everybody Hates Chris because that definitely made Julius Rock a killer.
Yeah, that's
Who
not
ate the last piece of chicken?
that's not gonna make me a killer.
But I think that you being the artiste that you are, I think you can take yourself to that place. It'll definitely be a challenge.
Yeah, it would be. I mean, I'm up for, doing challenging roles. Why not? I really want to do like a good drama, at least once, but we'll see.
So I'm gonna tell you about that. Being in dramas are very, very, very rewarding.
Hmm.
Haven't you been in a drama?
Sort of, but like not. I generally go geared towards like the funny stuff. So like being in Hairspray is kind of a comedy. My part what was a comedy, like my role was sort of comedic, but not really. It was supposed to be. Um, Trying to think. Well, yeah, I did Billie Holiday. So that if I have to go there again, if I have to be that dark again, then I'll do it. But I want to be in something else.
Did you have to produce any tears?
For Billie Holiday, no, she wasn't a crier.
Oh my goodness.
Real
Hmm.
strong.
See, my second drama that I ever did, right? I was playing the guy who was in. I was playing the guy who was in jail, right?
Mm.
And at one point, I had cried on stage in my mama in my while hugging my mom, right? I could not get not one tear out to save my life, so I just made a whole bunch of sound effects and buried my face into this is pre COVID, of course, but buried my face into the lady Latanya Sims, buried my face into her shoulder and made all the crying sounds because I couldn't do it. A
Were you
film
in
that
touch with the scene?
so what?
Were you in touch with the scene?
Well, see, this was 2000. This is actually 10 years ago. Amazingly, 10 years ago, and I like to think that I've grown more as an actor since then. Even though
Mm-hmm.
I got great reviews about my performance then, but I wasn't there like I should have been. I wasn't like, Rodney, guy who was serving 25 to life. I was Adrian saying a bunch of words.
Gotcha. Oh, okay.
And I think that and I've learned that while acting is very important to distinguish the difference. Like you, when you was in when I saw you steal the show in Hairspray, you weren't Rissa. You were not Rissa at all. You were not. You were. Please remind me your character's name.
Motormouth Maybell.
Her. You were that. You became that because Rissa, as I am learning more about you, you seem like way super more laid back than that. So you were in there. You were in there. You were in that world. You were operating.
Yeah.
Now, as far as dramas go, yeah, I can see you doing. I can definitely see you doing a drama. Personally, I think that the best dramatic performances come from comedians or comedic actors.
Yeah. I think because a lot of comedians do have a dark space, and that's why they like to laugh a
Mm.
lot more than anything. So I can see that.
Yeah, like Color Purple. I mean, Whoopi Goldberg was a renowned comedian going into Color Purple.
Yeah.
Why are they remaking Color Purple for the life of me? I don't know.
I go on strike sometimes, and I don't watch remakes. Like, ooh,
Oh,
I'm gonna get hated for this, but I'm gonna say it.
go
I
ahead,
have
say it.
not seen The Lion King, the new one.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell you this. I did see it, and that is 2 hours of my life that I'll never get back.
Was it bad?
It wasn't good.
Oh God,
Okay, so since you really sound like you don't plan on seeing it,
no.
here's the thing. Number one, it didn't have the energy, the gravitas of the first one, of the original, which is not going to. The first one was the original one was lightning in a bottle. You're not going to catch that again.
Nope.
But some high points, and that's not a shot at where you're at right now. Just these are high points of the movie.
Uh-huh.
Number one, when Simba was running back to Pride Rock and had the Beyonce joint Spirit playing, oh, that was hardcore. That was dope.
Oh, it was good. Okay.
I would choose Childish Gambino to play Simba over Matthew Broderick any day.
Okay.
Let's see. Beyonce was just too much. Oh, hold on, I'm talking good things. Hey, the Chitwell Ediford. I don't know if I'm pronouncing his name right. Chitwell Ediford. The dude was in 12 Years a Slave.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I think he played a great Scar. Great Scar.
Okay.
Um, other than that, oh yeah, Seth Rogen as Pumbaa was dope.
Okay.
But other than that, just I saw the original one when I was 9 years old, and it wasn't there.
Yeah, I want to say, when did the original one come out? In 90?
94, so I was actually 8.
I was 4. But I remember,
You weren't?
yeah, I remember going to the movie theaters to see it.
You were 4. I was 8. This was before my ninth birthday. Am I 6 years older than you or 5 years older than you?
Well, what month did it come out?
I don't remember all that. I'm
If
pretty
it
sure.
came out in the summer, then I was 3. But if
Okay,
it came
now
out
you
in
make more
the
sense.
yeah, if it came out in like the fall or the winter, I was already 4.
Okay, I know it came out in either the spring or the summer because that's when movie sales spike.
Yeah,
So
I
I
remember
was so
that.
I was 8.
I remember that was my first movie I ever saw in the movie theaters. And I remember I went with my mom, my dad, and my sister wasn't born yet, but I went with my mom and my dad and my older cousin. And we went to the movie theaters to see something. It was something crazy, and I did not want to see that anymore. And so my mom was like, "We're gonna go see The Lion King," and we went in there and watched The Lion King, and I was just in amazement, like sitting there. I mean, I'm 4. I mean 3, so of course it's gonna be amazing. It's a big old screen in front of me, and I'm just like, "Oh my gosh!"
You're seeing a lion fall off a cliff and die.
Well, not that part. Of course, that part I was like, like, oh my gosh, mom, what's going on? But everything else, I was just like, this is all of these colors. It's just beautiful. It was just great.
Ever since that movie came out, ever since Lion King in '94 came out, Disney has been sucking every single penny they could out of that movie.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's because it's a classic. That's one of the biggest classics that Disney has made, like if not the biggest.
It is.
So the remake, it was like, why would you mess with that? You know?
Nah, now they kind of did make up for the remake with Black is King.
Oh, with Beyonce?
Yeah, Black is King is pretty much the same. It's pretty much the same storyline, but the way it was supposed to be with black people. They replaced. They took a black story and put lions to it.
Pretty much.
And Matthew Broderick. I mean, come on, what is black about Matthew Broderick? Which he did masterfully sing Twist and Shout in Ferris Bueller.
Yeah.
But other than that, yeah, remakes. Remakes represent just the lack of creativity that Hollywood has become. It's pretty sad.
Well, there are a couple remakes that I do favor over the originals.
Like what?
Sparkle.
Okay, yeah. Jordan Sparkle.
Yeah, with Whitney Houston.
Whitney Houston singing that powerful song, even with the crack on her voice.
But okay, we're not gonna do that.
You better
But
come on with that crackhead
you know
gospel.
what? We're not doing that today. We are not doing that today. But yeah, I I remember watching the first Sparkle and I was kind of lost because I was like, wait, what's happening? Like there was a lot of things that was missing in the storyline. And I was like, well, what are we talking about? And then all of a sudden she's a star. I said, what? But the one with Jordan Sparks and Whitney Houston, there was a better storyline and you can keep up with it. And I was like, okay, that's what's supposed to happen. All right,
It
that makes sense.
was, and one thing that really stood out for me was yet another comedian who took upon a dramatic role, Mike Epps.
Yeah,
Could you go back to next Friday, watch Day Day, and picture Day Day doing that?
no.
Mike
No.
Epps killed it.
He did. He did really good in that. He did. I love that. I was I was like, oh God, he knew the assignment. He made me not like him.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't Day Day trying to play a gangster. Like he knew the assignment and did it and made me not like him.
So I have not seen the original Sparkle. You know who produced the remake of Sparkle?
No,
T.D. Jakes.
that makes sense.
It
He's
does to me. What in the world about T.D. Jakes says Sparkle?
No, it makes sense of the quality of the movie now because a
Picture
lot
T.D.
I like a lot of TD Jakes movies, like movies that he produces, and I didn't realize it until I would look at who produced certain movies, and I'd be like, oh,
You know,
okay, he
picture
does.
T.D. Jakes. Picture T.D. Jakes standing from his church saying, "Wait, you got a sparkle."
No, he's not gonna do that, but
No.
he did. He did. I mean, he did a good job. I love that movie. I love
Okay.
it.
Now, do you know who did all the original songs on the soundtrack?
Of Sparkle.
Yeah.
I know R. Kelly did.
R. Kelly did the whole thing.
Yeah, yeah.
That's why I'm surprised ain't nobody. I'm surprised he broke right now.
I mean, I don't know. That's a no comment situation. I
That's
have no idea.
no common situation. So we're gonna move on from that one. Sparkle was dope. Sparkle was dope. Shout out to Tamala Man. I met her before. Shout out to Whitney Houston giving that crack gospel right there.
I'm not playing with you today.
Love Whitney Houston. So tell me this: what's another remake you like?
Let's see. Surprisingly, if we're gonna go on the Disney route, surprisingly, I liked Aladdin with Will Smith.
Look, 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 look. Okay, all right. I liked it too. Now it wasn't as magical as the cartoon was,
Right.
but Will Smith he didn't usurp Robin Williams' performance, but he took what he had to do, and I didn't even know Will Smith could sing.
Yeah, I mean he could talk on beat and in tone.
But you know, he was a rapper before he became a world renowned actor.
Yeah, yeah. So I mean that doesn't surprise me that he,
He can't sing like you can.
we're not gonna talk about that. So he could sing, it didn't surprise me that I was like, okay. He, like you said, he didn't, push aside Robin Williams as the genie at all, but he took it and made it his own. What I did not care for,
What?
the only thing, was the actress that played Jasmine. It
Mm-hmm.
was like a random song in there. And instead of oh my gosh, I'm drawing a blank. Instead of the song,
Was it the feminist song?
I don't know, the song on the magic carpet, right?
A whole new world.
That one. So instead of a whole new world, it was something else, right? Or was they singing a whole new world?
Yes, they sung a whole new world. You cannot ride that carpet without singing a whole new world.
But then they added a song in there that was her. That was, I think, because she's a singer.
I know it was the feminism song that they added up in there.
Yeah, I'm sure that was, but I was just very confused because I was like, where did this song come from?
Well, you know, they dropped. Well, you know, they dropped it in 2018, and over the past few years, you know, feminism's been like through the roof.
Mm-hmm.
No disrespect to feminism, just doesn't have to be jammed down our throats. You know what I'm saying?
There are a lot of things in this world that doesn't have to be jammed down our throats, but it is, and we just kind of have to live with it.
I agree. I just live by the mantra: treat others how I want to be treated, and don't remake classical music movies.
Okay, don't remake classic. Have you seen Mulan?
I haven't even seen the original. No, I haven't seen the original. And Dad gonna straight haven't seen the remake.
I don't even know what to do with you right now. You didn't see the original, so we just
I mean, I did
over.
see.
Interview over.
I mean, I did see the joint. You know, because I'll make a man out of you. I did see that. I just haven't seen. I just never got around to seeing the whole movie. Look, I saw most of these Disney classics when I was like freaking 9, 8 years old in summer camp. They never showed Mulan.
Well, see, that's the issue. I still have all of these movies and still will watch them.
On DVD or VHS?
Both.
Mate, you know what? I have access to my ex girlfriend's Disney Plus. Maybe I should make a point to watch Mulan. Oh Lord. You motherfucker. Reza.
Oh, there we go. Wait, you're muted.
Sorry about that. My phone, my internet was being stupid again.
Okay.
You were smiling and then you just stopped smiling. And I was like, what you striking a post or something? And then I realized my internet was messing up. Sorry about that.
It's all good.
But like I said, I have access to my ex girlfriend's Disney Plus, so maybe I could watch. Maybe I should watch Mulan.
I mean,
Hey, because she gave me the code, I have access to it until until either she cancels it, has me flagged down, or dies. So
all right. Well, just, whenever you can watch it, go ahead and watch it. It's a great movie. I love all of the songs. Just like I love Pocahontas. That's one of my favorites.
I can't I can't really watch Pocahontas like that
Why?
because oh god, number one, all of those Native American roles. Okay, I thought you were frozen again. All of those Native American roles played by all them white actors, right? Number two, if you go back in history books and read about the real Pocahontas, the real John Smith was like my age, if not older, and Pocahontas was like what, 12, 11, 13? And they took that and made a Disney movie?
Okay, I watch it based off of the songs. I
Okay.
don't look I don't look at the storyline. I literally am just watching it because I like the songs. It's a good like, hey, let's keep the peace kind of situation. That's all.
Okay, different shows for different folks. I
Yeah,
mean,
it's like in my kitty brain that's somewhere in here. I just watch it because I like to sing along with the shows, with the songs, and then I just like to be peaceful. That's all.
so it appeals to your kitty brain, your kid side. Nice
Yeah, it's
kitty
somewhere in
brain.
there.
Nice kitty
Yeah.
brain. Right? You're gonna be 30 this year, right?
No, I'll be 31.
31. Okay, so since you've been on this earth for 3 decades now, I feel fine telling you this. Guess what? Mr. Rogers is dead.
All right.
I'm sorry, yo. I was thinking about Bill Maher when you said that. I'm sorry. Ooh, but you know that could they get Pocahontas right? Because that would mean getting some old white dude to be making out with some young Native American
Oh
girl.
no, they don't need to remake Pocahontas. I don't That's one that they should not, and I don't think they would, like, because how sensitive and the subject is about
Statutory
the
rape.
that, and if they want to get the facts correct, because they're not just going to be able to remake it how it was, because the world is different now, so they would have to go in and redo the whole storyline and actually make it factual, just kind of how they did with Mulan. It's really not a musical. It's really not. It's
Mulan's not a musical. Like the remake of Mulan I hear it's not a musical.
No, that's what I'm saying. It couldn't. It would have to be more factual than anything. Um, no dragon, like little talking dragon like Eddie Murphy was in the original Mulan. Is none of that.
And I'm sorry, but if you take Eddie Murphy out of Mulan, there is no Mulan. I don't care if it's about an Asian woman.
Well, it's it's something.
Okay, so tell me what do you think should be remade? What do you think needs to be revisited and remade
I'm not for remakes, so
at
uh,
all?
barely.
Because
I
I think that Prince was alive. They should try again with Purple Rain. Do it again.
Ooh, child. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. Here's another thing that's gonna probably black card is gonna get revoked.
I'm black,
Um,
so hey, I got you. I got you, my queen. I got you.
okay, well, I just saw Purple Rain for the first time like last year.
You're not black no more.
Yeah, like
I'm
I
sorry, we
was.
gotta cancel you, yo. No, we're not gonna cancel you. We gotta suspend you. We gotta suspend you.
Well, I mean, I saw it though.
Marissa
Cause
Ravenell cannot be allowed to any cookouts for the next 90 days.
okay, okay, well, yeah, it was interesting. I had always heard the song, heard the album. Huh? Listen,
Interesting.
I'm not about to. We're not doing this. I'm not gonna go into it. But it was just an interesting movie. That's all. But and
Look,
I had to remember that it was made in like the 80s.
85.
So movies were different then,
Better
way different.
and better.
I won't say that
I
only
will.
because I am a person of detail, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if the movie is missing a couple details and I have to like imply something, I'll be like, but what I'm like a thinker. So I'll think of all kind of scenarios and different things like that. So there was things that were missing in the movie, just like in Sparkle, that I was like, what? So
Okay.
it was, yeah.
So the thing that turned me off about Purple Rain was the acting was atrocious.
I didn't want to say it. You said it.
Yeah. I'll say it. I've been black longer than you have, so I got a little cachet. So, the acting in Purple Rain was atrocious. There were so many pauses. I hate when you say, "Well, I want to sing," or just going, "Why don't you purify yourself in the waters of Lake Minnetonka?" And then pausing again. But the music was timeless.
That's it. That's the whole point of Purple Rain. The music was amazing.
No. Now, Morris Day, more, more. I'm sorry, the idea of Morris Day being the villain, but Morris Day being the villain in the storyline, they had a story to tell. They were fighting for the affections of Apollonia. The head guy name is Apollonia. Tell me, Darling Nikki wasn't like the greatest breakup song ever.
No, it was good music. That's it. I stand by that.
Okay.
Purple Rain had great music. It
And
just
he's
was, the movie. I was like, and then when he smacked her, oh my God.
well, if it makes you feel any better, his dad smacked him.
Yeah, I mean, okay. So he was
Come
just
from a long
repeating.
lineage of smacking.
He was just repeating what he saw, but it was just like, oh, that's like when I saw Harriet.
Harriet.
When I saw Harriet,
God, Lord, Jesus.
and
I just threw
the
up.
first time that dude slapped Cynthia Erivo, like my heart just, I said, oh, I was not made for that time. I'm sorry.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell you this. I do not. I'm 1,000,000,000,000% against men slapping women.
Hmm.
As a teacher, I tell boys all the time, don't let me ever catch you hitting a girl.
Right.
Which I tell them, don't hit nobody. Don't hit nobody.
Right.
but put a little sauce on the whole notion to never hit a girl.
Right.
Um, but somebody should slap her for doing such bad acting. I mean, dang, Harriet sucked.
You didn't like it?
That was an hour and a half of my life that I will never get back.
What didn't you like about it?
From the time that the movie started to the time that it ended. In fact, when it ended, that was probably my favorite part. When it ended,
Why? What
it
did?
wasn't realistic. I mean, come on. Ooh, I'm here. I'm here at this. I'm here in this town. Okay, guess I'll go back to the plantation now. I sincerely doubt that Harriet Tubman truly did all that.
I mean, she did. She did.
I don't know. Just
I mean, I'm sure because facts and different like information is easily accessible. If you make a movie that is about a real life person, they know that people are going to do their research and be like, how factual is this? So
Hollywood takes liberties all the time.
yeah, but I mean, come on. Like I do believe that she did. I mean, we know that she did all of that.
I know she wasn't crying that daggone much. Harriet Tubman was hardcore.
Well, that's what the books say. I'm sure she cried in her personal time. Think about it. That's a situation. Think about like if we think about it right now. I know me. If I have to go back and get a whole bunch of people from that and like I'm risking my life, I know in the moment, of course, it's documented that she pulled a gun on people that was with her. Like, hey, you either gonna come with us or you not. You gonna die. But like I'm sure because she was still a woman, like I'm sure she got emotional at some point. Now, not in front of everybody, but I'm sure she did get emotional.
Just, I don't want no more slave movies, yo. We don't need no more slave
No,
movies.
I don't want any more slave movies either.
Like, I keep saying, except make a movie about Frederick Douglass, Sojourner Truth, and Booker T. Washington.
Yeah,
But
like I can see us having more movies about that time frame. But like slavery, like seeing us as slaves and all of that stuff, we don't need to see that anymore. It's overdone.
they dropped Django and 12 Years a Slave in the same year. We good. No more. No mas. No mas. I saw Django. It made me laugh. I was like, man, you better go ahead, Jamie Foxx. Man, I ain't cheer that hard for Jamie Foxx since Ray. You know what I'm saying? I was like, man, you better go ahead and kill them people, man. You better go ahead. And oh yeah, and when I saw Birth of a Nation,
Mm-hmm.
I love that. My favorite part of that movie, my two most favorite parts was when Nat Turner was quoting the scripture with the other enslaver, saying, you know, they were basically battle rapping biblically.
Mm-hmm.
And then when he killed his master, I love that.
Yeah. I was made for not that time.
Well, I tell you what, if I would have been alive at that time, you know, there were the slaves who were like, yo, man, y'all up in the Negroes bed, calm down, y'all gonna get massive, man, he gonna whip all of us. And that turn was like, no, the Bible says that we supposed to be free, so we gonna be free. Hey, master, fuck. I'll be like, man, you better go ahead, Nat. I'm with him. I'm with him.
Yeah. Yeah. Like and that was one thing about watching Harriet because I watched it by myself. I didn't watch it with people because I was like, I don't certain movies you gotta watch.
Oh, come on. See, Zoom, this is why I don't use your whack ass. Rissa? Rissa? She froze again.